आई होप यू ऑल वेयर सेफ एंड गुड। तो बात करते हैं आज के वीडियो के बारे में। इस वीडियो में हम आपको बताएंगे कि नीट में बायो के चैप्टर्स को कैसे पढ़ें, रिवीजन कैसे करें और क्या हाइलाइट्स करें एनसीईआरटी में। फ्रेंड्स, कई लोग के साथ ये प्रॉब्लम आती है नीट के प्रिपरेशन के टाइम कि पढ़ाई तो ढेर सारी कर ली पर एग्ज़ाम्स के पहले पूरे अच्छे तरीके से रिवीजन नहीं कर पाते। और मैं आपको एक सही बात बता दूं दोस्तों, सारा खेल रिवीजन का होता है। इसको करने से आप अच्छे से और अच्छा स्कोर कर सकते हैं बायो में। तो बात करते हैं एनसीईआरटी बायो क्लास 11th की फर्स्ट चैप्टर की। इसमें आप देखेंगे कि क्या इम्पोर्टेंट लाइन है जो आपको इसमें हाईलाइट करना है, और एग्ज़ाम्स के पहले बस इन हाईलाइटेड पार्ट को ही आपको रिवाइज़ करना है। बार बार अपना टाइम बाकी पार्ट पढ़कर टाइम ख़राब नहीं करना है। और एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट साथ ही में एनसीईआरटी बुक में नोट डाउन भी करते चलें, ताकि अगर क्वेश्चन बाहर से बनते हैं इस टॉपिक में तो आप इसे भी सॉल्व करके अच्छे स्कोर कर सकते हैं। और आगे की वीडियोस में हम इस चैप्टर को किस शॉर्ट ट्रिक से याद कर सकते हैं और प्रीवियस ईयर के आए सारे क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व भी करते चले जाएंगे, जिससे कि आपके थ्योरी और क्वेश्चन दोनों ही कवर हो जाएं और चैप्टर के साथ साथ 10 से 15 मिनट में रिवीजन भी होता चला जाए। द लिविंग वर्ल्ड। इन चैप्टर में हमें कुछ चीज़ों को पेन से अंडरलाइन करना है, कुछ हाइलाइटर से हमें हाईलाइट करना है। जो पेन से अंडरलाइन की हुई चीज़ें हैं उससे भी कभी कभी बेसिक क्वेश्चन बन जाते हैं, तो इसे हमें देखना है एग्ज़ाम के पहले, और जो हाइलाइटर से हाईलाइट की हुई चीज़ें उसे रिवाइज करना है। वही चीज़ें हैं जो स्टूडेंट बार बार भूल जाते हैं। बात करते हैं हमारे फर्स्ट चैप्टर की। What the purpose of life is? What is living? Growth, reproduction, ability to sense environment, and some features like metabolism, ability to replicate, and self-organize. All living organisms grow. A multicellular organism grow by cell division. In plants, this growth by cell division continuously throughout their lifespan. In animals, this growth is also seen up to a certain age. Mountains, boulders and sand mounds do grow, but they grow by accumulation of material in their surface. In living organisms, growth is from inside. In fungi, they reproduce by asexual spores. In yeast and hydra, by budding. In planaria, flatworms by true regeneration. And the fungi, the filamentous algae, and the photonema of mosses multiply by fragmentation. There are many organisms which do not reproduce, like mules, sterile worker bees, and infertile human couples. The sterile worker bees are those worker bees that are not able to produce their offsprings. And the sum total of all chemical reactions occurring in our body is metabolism. No non-living object exhibit metabolism outside the body in cell-free system. Isolated metabolic reactions outside the body of an organism and performed in a test tube is neither living nor non-living. Metabolism is a defining feature of all living organisms without exception. In vitro are not living things but surely living reactions. Ability to sense their surroundings or environment and respond to these environmental stimuli, which could be physical, chemical or biological. The number of species that are known are described between 1.7 to 1.8 million. These questions can be asked like how many number of species are known and described till now, and it will be 1.7 to 1.8 million. And the full form of ICBN, ICZN can be asked, and a name has two components, that is generic name and a specific epithet, and biological nomenclature was given by Carolus Linnaeus. And a name like Magnifera indica, in which the Magnifera represents the genus and indica is a particular species. Here it is a German Shepherd dog, Holsteins, that you can note down in your NCERT textbook. If question asked regarding this, identification, classification and nomenclature are the process of basic to taxonomy. The systematics takes into account evolutionary relationship between organisms. जो सिस्टमैटिक्स हमें बताता है कि इवोल्यूशनरी रिलेशनशिप ऑर्गेनिम्स के बीच में कैसे प्रेजेंट है. और हायरार्की ऑफ स्टेप्स, ईच स्टेप रिप्रेजेंट अ रैंक और कैटेगरी. Each category referred to as a unit of classification, a rank, and is commonly termed as taxon. And kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, and the species is the lowest category. Here Solanum is a genus and Nigrum tuberosum melanuga is a species. Solanum tuberosum is name of potato and Solanum melaguna is a name of brinjal. Solanaceae is family name and Solanum pentunia and Datura belong to genus. Feldeae is family in which Panthras and Felis is genus. But important part is Feldeae and Candiae are two different family here. And in this you can see the chart and the extra information are written in the NCERT textbook. And this is the most important table of chapter first. So here important questions can be made. The herbarium sheets also carry a label providing information about date and place of collection. Important underline is date and place can be also finded through herbarium sheets, and herbaria also serve as quick referral system in taxonomical studies. Botanical gardens are collection of living plants. Plant species in these gardens are grown for identification purposes, and each plant is labeled indicating botanical scientific name and its family. You can here ask questions can be Q, where it is present. Famous botanical garden, it is in England. Indian Botanical Garden in Havra, and National Botanical Research Institute in Lucknow. Museums have collection of preserved plants and animal species for a study reference. These can be preserved as dry specimen. Inserts are preserved in insert box after collecting, killing and pinning. And specimens are preserved in containers or jars in preservative solution. Larger animals like birds and mammals usually are stuffed and preserved. See the video till end. These wild animals are kept in protected environments under human care. And key used for identification of plants and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities. The keys are based on the contrasting characters, generally a pair of couplet. Each statement in the key is called a lead. Keys, generally analytical in nature, contains the actual amount of habitat and description of plants of a given area. Manuals are useful in providing information for identification of names of a species found in an area, but monograph contain information of any one taxon. For detailed study video on chapter first, then please comment us on regarding detailed video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for hearing our channel and all the best for your exams.